And Plattsburgh Town Supervisor Michael Cashman joins us now. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Always great to be with you, Tom.
Thank you. Lots happening this past week. The huge announcement from Beta Technologies that it's using $20 million in state grant money through Clinton County to fund a major expansion at Plattsburgh International Airport. A $41 million state-of-the-art facility to do final assembly and test its all-electric aircraft. Happening in 2025?
Yeah, and as I've been telling people that before this announcement, we used to say that we hope to touch the skies, and really now the sky is no longer the limit. Beta is a phenomenal company that has already been investing in the future of our workforce, like CV Tech, proven that they want to upgrade the opportunities for the workforce of tomorrow, while also enhancing the opportunities of some really remarkable technology. I mean, they're breaking history over and over again by introducing the Air Force to these electric planes and flying all around the country. So it's really quite something to see that product right above the town of Plattsburgh.
And they've been flying in the skies for a number of years now doing the test flights. Any idea what the expansion is going to look like?
Yeah, so it really is going to be, to my understanding, twofold. One is an expansion of what they're doing right now, and then the production center and flight center. So it'll be right there on the Plattsburgh International Airport campus, a great location. Obviously, everybody knows that it used to be the home of the Plattsburgh Air Force Base. Great flight line for it, a great location. So I think you're going to continue to see a lot of advancement and development in the years to come.
And 85 jobs with the expansion to get the $20 million from the state of New York.
Yep.
And those jobs based in Plattsburgh.
Yes, and that's why I say they're good paying jobs. It's a technology that is not fleeting. We're continuing to see advancements in electrification, and this particular company is harnessing it in such a way that it's being seen in all kinds of different sectors, from the public sector, the private sector, and our workforce is ready and able, and they're also willing to train the next generation, as I had mentioned. So I think we're in a really good position.
They already have contracts with the military, with UPS, with Blade, which has air taxi service around New York City and out to Long Island. If they get FAA approval in 2027, which they hope to do, and they start to build these aircraft, do you see them expanding more in the coming years here? If they have all these contracts now and they build hundreds of these electric aircraft, do you see a good future for them here in Plattsburgh?
Yeah, I'm very optimistic. You know, I think that one of the things that we have on our side of the lake is a lot more opportunity for expansion of what they're looking to do. They have a strong proven record. Everybody has taken a strong interest in it, very keen in seeing them advance and develop. The fact is that Senator Gillibrand a number of months ago had one of the senior White House advisors here in the town, you know, looking at the product as well. So we're seeing it at the federal level, we're seeing it at the state level, we're certainly supporting it at the local level. So I do believe that that trajectory will continue to expand and grow opportunities for many years to come.
When you have a company like this here, does this help draw in potentially other businesses and industries there to the airport and the former Air Force Base?
Absolutely, because every business becomes an ambassador for a region. And I think Beta has been just a great ambassador. Every time they take to the skies, they're telling part of the Plattsburgh story as it relates to the Plattsburgh International Airport, part of the North Country, and so far they've just been great folks to work with.
Another manufacturer is getting some state economic development money, Assembled Right, getting $500,000 to help it open a facility in the TDC Industrial Park to build flood barriers. And what exactly are they going to build? What are flood barriers?
My understanding in the way that I would describe it is they're a lot more portable and can be moved around when there is some type of disaster that occurs. So it's obviously a product that is needed. Anytime that we see an expansion with businesses in the region is great.
We don't know how many jobs they're looking to create.
I've heard some different numbers, but rather than quote a particular number, we're going to watch them grow and develop over the course of the next several months as we learn more information. But this is another win for the local economy.
And affiliated with Spencer ARL, which we've known for a number of years here in the Plattsburgh area, making transportation equipment, now broadening out to to run this company. We don't have a target date yet for when they're looking to open.
We've not been given a specific date yet, but we know it will be happening sooner rather than later. Those announcements don't just come out and then you sit on them for a while, so we're looking forward to welcoming them officially.
And with these new manufacturing jobs, the hope, of course, is that they, assembled right, and potentially Beta Technologies may hire some of the workers losing their jobs at Novabus. That was kind of a blow this year, 350 workers losing their jobs there. You're hopeful that other manufacturing jobs may come along that can hire those workers.
It is, and this is a reminder to folks that a lot of these decisions are being made in boardrooms that aren't occurring here locally in the community. I naturally see Beta tapping into some of the workforce at Novabus who did electrification in their bus systems. Some of those people may find themselves at Beta or at other locations. We continue to see large expansions at places like Schluter. They have 800 plus people at their company, and we're seeing about a 450,000 square foot expansion there, plus some additional things. So between our legacy businesses, the businesses that are just coming in, to businesses that want to reinvest, we're in a strong position. We just need to continue to keep our eye on the prize.
And how are efforts going to find someone to come into the Nova facility, into that assembly plant? Anything new there as far as being able to lure somebody there?
Yep, so the Chamber continues to be our strongest ally in doing that. They've always been the point of the spear for such initiatives, but we have been working in partnership with them and local and state partners to be positioned for when someone comes forward. With Novabus in particular, they're there for a little while longer, so we have to make sure that they can finish out some of the contract needs as well as cultivate new opportunities, so we have to work kind of in parallel motion.
Looking ahead to 2024, the new year, just a few weeks away now, businesses, developers looking at Plattsburgh, anything new you can share with us?
What I will tell you is the town of Plattsburgh launched our development guide earlier this year, coupled with the fact that we did our community survey of interest, and we sent 300 development guides to site selection companies and identified 31 specific businesses. And within the first couple of weeks that the developer guides got out, we started getting phone calls and interest from folks all around the country, as far as away as Texas, just wanting to learn some more information. And we know that that really is the first step in cultivating a relationship to move things forward. I think you're going to see 2024 become another banner year for us.
A year ago, you opened Northwoods. As far as housing, plans to build additional housing on the drawing board right now, or moving ahead?
There are conversations to have additional housing, and it really is across the broad spectrum. We need affordable housing, we need workforce housing, we need new subdivisions. The town is well positioned to see a wide variety of housing as well, and I don't want to jump the gun on you, but if you're interested in talking about hotels, even the hotels is a type of housing that we need in the region, because companies like Schluter bring folks into the region for trainings. They put them up in hotels, they are eating at local restaurants, and that adds to our local economy. So it's just one more example of the need for a mixed economy.
And you're looking at 2 additional hotels, right?
We are looking at 2. The one that is officially on the books, purchased the property, are soon to put shovels in the ground, is Home 2 Suites. It's over near Texas Roadhouse. It'll be a great addition to the nearly 1,000 hotel rooms right here in the town.
And the other hotel, are you looking to put it in the town center area?
It is slated to be in the town center area. Those conversations are ongoing. It's an expansion of their current flag, or it would be one of their sister flags. But the conversations are ongoing.
And last week, a new airline began flying out of Plattsburgh, offering flights to Orlando for now, and then Tampa coming up in February. 3 flights a week to Orlando that started this past week. This is an airline with a great reputation. It gets great reviews from passengers across the country, ranking it among the top airlines. And they've got some pretty low-cost fares to begin with. Obviously, the hope is they do well here, that they draw Canadians, and that if they succeed with these 2 flights, that they may expand and add more.
Yeah, we're very hopeful that we're going to see a continuation, of the services that they provide, but it will also inspire other airline services to say, what's going on in that marketplace that we may want a piece of, right? When you see more deplanements occurring from the Plattsburgh International Airport, that's a win for everyone.
You folks cut the ribbon a couple of weeks ago, before Thanksgiving, on the new Battlefield Memorial Gateway, the new Veterans Park and Memorial the town is building along the shore of Lake Champlain. The first phase has been completed, which includes a beautiful Purple Heart Trail, a paved path around the park and connecting to the Terry Gordon bike path. When now do you begin work on phase 2?
Sure. So phase 2 officially will start on January 1st of 2024. It's one of our longest phases because now it's about building the amenities and the services within the inland park portion. And that really is going to coincide with the 250th anniversary in 2026 of our great nation. How I've been telling people is now is the time for our community to begin to lean in partnership with the Clinton County American Legion and the town of Plattsburgh. The next phase, though, is quite expensive, and we need people to lean in and help out.
And about a $6 million plan altogether. And where are you with the fundraising? How much more do you need to raise?
Yep. So right now, the first phase was approximately $1.3 million. We're continuing to fundraise. And the reason that we're saying that is we've gotten some soft in-kind donations that aren't hard dollars. And we want to be very upfront with people as goods and services are just as valuable to us. So be on the lookout for some announcements in early 2024.